What's going on, guys? Today we got ourselves a little bit of a spending spree. Now, talked about doing this. We are going to upgrade in 3 positions here. We are going to upgrade at left tackle, right end, and defensive tackle. Now, I kind of wanted to upgrade at wide receiver, but the wide receivers on the market right now that are better than mine aren't really worth it, I don't think. I'm not going to go out and spend a ton on this Reggie Wayne. When the Jordy Nelson that came out this week, the superlative is, it's a better receiver. Honestly. So I'm not going to go out and spend on that Jordy Nelson, considering he's not really too much. If too much better than Irvin, if at all. Hines Ward is probably going to be the receiver replaced when that does happen. But we're going to move him to tight end, so he's actually not going to be a part, or he's not going to leave the team. He's just going to change positions there. So that's what's going to happen when we find a new receiver. But we're going to hold off until some new receivers come out. I'm not going to blow 1.5 mil on a Jerry Rice right now. With Team of the Year coming out, I kind of wanted to keep this spending spree under $1 million. And from what I've looked at, we've got that. Right now at left tackle, we got ourselves a Walter Jones, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade that to a Legends Munoz here. It's going to cost us about $265K. At right end, we've got ourselves a Bruce Smith, 94 overall. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that puppy to a Deacon Jones. It's going to cost us about $210K from what we have right now. All we do need to do is buy the Legends badges. And we're also going to upgrade ourselves at D tackle. We're going to trade in this Terrence Knighton here, and we're going to go ahead and pick up a Mean Joe Green blitz guy. So we got some decent upgrades coming. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Upgrading this way is something I literally have never done before. And we're going to go ahead and buy the Munoz straight up. We're not going to go searching for them, because I was just looking at it with the Legends badges and stuff like that as they are right now. It's actually cheaper from what the one I saw to actually go ahead and buy them straight up. So we're gonna go ahead and buy the Munoz right now. Let's see what we got. We could have gone with Rofe, but for the extra, we're actually underneath right here. Someone saved us 16K here. So for the extra 30K, it's actually not too bad to go ahead with the Munoz. I don't mind going with the 30K. Here he is. You can take a look at some of his stats here. 97 strength, 99 pass block, 92 impact block, and 95 run block. And we're going to go ahead and compare him to our Walter Jones right now. Here he is. He's just better at everything except XL. The impact block is the same. The run block is much higher. Pass block is at 99. The speed's a little bit better. The agility is better. And the strength is better as well. So we've gotten ourselves a decent upgrade here. I've been trying to upgrade my line for a while, actually. Mainly because my offensive line is starting to get caught up a little bit with other people. So if I get the offensive line going, then we'll be in pretty good shape. Now we're also going to sell the top 3 players that I'm replacing. So we're going to go ahead and swap in the Munoz right here with the Walter Jones. We're also going to go ahead and sell the Walter Jones. Now, from the prices I was just looking at, there he is in the team, pretty nice. The prices I was just looking at, we're looking at getting back about $485K. So we're actually going to get back $390K. We're gonna end up spending around 485, which upgrading, we're upgrading by 4 overall at left tackle, 4 overall at right end, and we're upgrading by 3 overall at D tackle. At this stage in the game, and with the overalls where they are right now, 485K is not super steep for where we want to go. So we're gonna go ahead and go to left tackle, see what we got here. Where are you at? There we go. And Walter Jones is the guy to make way. And let's see how much he's actually going for. I believe it was 100K. Oh, 99. We were going to put him at 90. So, not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to go ahead. Whenever you're putting stuff up, put it up for a day. Keep it at the lowest price. If people are going to go under you, that's fine. That's no problem. But you risk people missing it in an hour or so. And not too many people are looking for this kind of left tackle all the time. So, hitting it for a day is always the best part, especially with some of these big guys. And we're actually going to have to upgrade long snapper, but that's 1 down, 2 to go. So actually, in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and go to specialist here and put ourselves a good long snapper, and Munoz just slots right in, which is perfect. There we go. Alright, there's upgrade number 1. Upgrade number 2, we've got ourselves, we're going to go ahead and go get Deacon Jones. Now, I need to buy 6 Legends badges for Deacon Jones, which are expensive as of right now. We're going to have to remember to stockpile them in the next game. But we did the math based on the idea that we had to spend 35k. Wow. Oh shit. Thought I won that. Damn. We were gonna have to spend 35k. But it doesn't look like we're gonna have to spend 35k per badge, so we're actually gonna save ourselves a little bit of money here, which I'm all for. So let's go ahead and plop this one in. Right there we saved 2.5, right? What was that? 32.50. That's 2.5 saved. And I'm all for saving money. And I always go to the second one because there's someone always sniping that first one. There we go. We saved another grand there. So we're looking at saving ourselves anywhere between 5, 7, 8 grand, which is pretty nice. I mean, we're anything to go under the math, am I right? So we got 4 left, and this Deacon Jones, I'm looking forward to using him, man. I've had Bruce Smith for a while, but nope, I don't want that one. That one I want. But I've been holding back for the Legends badges, but it's about time we splurge on our team a little bit. Something I, as I said, don't do too much, so I'm not having any issue whatsoever spending this money. Now, the Signature Series player, we were thinking about going for it tonight. Unfortunately, we were going to hold back on the Signature Series player. I'm just going to end up making that a separate video, mainly because the Cowboys Road to the Playoff sign kind of disappeared off the auction block, and only one came up, and it's 150k more expensive than it normally is. So we're gonna have to hold back on the Signature Series player, but that video will be coming soon enough, and hopefully we get something good out of it. One of those top 3 guys, Ed Reed, Isaac Bruce, or someone like that. So we're actually, man, like going through this, we're actually saving some money right here. 33. We've gotten 33 a couple times, a couple 34s. We've yet to pay 35, and I did the math based on 35, so we can actually take off 10k from our total budget right now, and 15k off the Munoz. So we're actually saved ourselves 25k. Now the Mean Joe Green, I don't imagine too many people are putting him up as of right now, so we're gonna have to take a look at that. Hopefully the 400k one that was there is still up on the block. Hopefully we won't have to overspend on him, but we do have the Deacon Jones. We get ourselves 5k back. Forgot about that as well. So we saved ourselves 30k right now, and here is Deacon Jones. 6'5", 80 speed, 92 strength, 90 block shed, 91 play rec, 90 finesse, and 97 power move. That's pretty nice right there. 90 tackling. We're gonna go and compare him to our Bruce Smith that he's replacing. He's just a little bit slower, just a tad. Play recognition is not as high as Bruce's, but everything else is going up. So I'm liking the upgrade right now. That looks like a good upgrade as of right now, and that's an upgrade that's going to stick with us for a little bit. These upgrades that we're making right now are going to be with the team for a while. And Mean Joe Green, he may get passed up, but there are 2 defensive tackle slots that I like to occupy. So these guys are going to be in our team for a decent amount of time, which I don't have a problem with at all. So let's go ahead, go to right end, and pop in our Deacon. Let's take a look. Nice. That's looking nice. If the frickin' art would load. There we go. Alright, looking nice on D. Man, that defense is stacked. Soon we're going to have to upgrade. We're probably going to upgrade at the next left outside linebacker there is. There's only one upgrade above Derek Brooks right now, and it's another Derek Brooks. So we're actually going to hold off on that. There aren't too many upgrades left. I want a new strong safety, but the only ones up there are Ronnie Lott and Ed Reed. So unless we pull an Ed Reed from the signature pack, then we're going to have to hold off on that. So that's a nice one. Now let's go take a look at Bruce Smith and see what we can put him up on the block for. From what I remember, it was somewhere in the area of 150 or 180. Where we go? Right end. Here we go. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at, Brucey? There he is. Bruce Smith right here, folks. And we can, there it is. 130 is what I was thinking last time. Okay, I can rock 130. We're going to go ahead and put them up on the auction block, as I said, for a day. Just to keep it on. And let me tell you something, guys, right now. I'm going to end up making that video on how to create coins, how to make coins and stuff like that. And one of those things is when you're going overnight, people tend to overspend when it's overnight, okay? So keep that in mind. People will overspend at night because there are less cards on the block and people still want to do what they want to do. So, I mean, it will happen if you keep it that way. Oh, no, we're not leaving Ultimate Team. And we got one more spend to make. It is going to be Mean Joe Green. Let's go ahead and go to the auction house. D-tackle. And yes, there we are. D-tackle and the Mean Joe up for $3.99. Very nice. That's what we were looking for right there. I kind of wanted to go with the Sue. He's a better card, but he's not 400,000 or more expensive. He's not that much of a better card. But we did win the Mean Joe Green off the auction house. That's what I'm talking about. Here he is. He actually fits into my style, which might actually make my style good. This is the last style I need, and I couldn't quite get that last mix to make. I was always 3 or 4 under on either one, so this might hit it up. But here we are. 99 strength, 74 speed, 92 tackle, 90 play recognition, 97 power move. I mean, he's got some nice stats here. Let's go ahead and compare him to the D-tackle he'll be replacing, Terrence Knighton. He's not as quick, and his block shot is not as great, but his power move is way up there. He can get to the quarterback. The play recognition's higher. He's good on those screens, especially a D-tackle. Knighton tends to make a lot of those stops, so Mean Joe Green looking like making him a little bit more. And the pursuit's a little bit higher, and in this game, pursuit matters, guys. Pursuit is absolutely important. The block shed's only 1 higher. The tackling I'm not super worried about. At D-tackle, I mean, those tackles he's making are either on screens or busting up runs. So if he's hitting linebacker or hitting running backs in the backfield, most likely someone's following him up. The strength is higher. He throws off blocks a little bit better. So that balances out a little bit. So this is looking like the better card. So let's go ahead and jump to the team and see where we can pop them in. And then we're going to go ahead and sell our Terrence Knighton. And that's probably going to be the end of the video. There are a couple upgrades I still want to make, but I kind of want to make them in due time. Fullback, I want to upgrade, and those upgrades over here I was talking about, left linebacker there, and strong safety. We may want to upgrade at left end, but I love this Jason Taylor. Regardless if we upgrade or not, that Jason Taylor is going to be part of the team. I love him. And here we are. We're going to swap ourselves with Mean Joe Green. Pop him right into the team. There we are. So we planned on spending $875K from 2.99 mil, which will leave us about 120K. So we saved about 25K, right? I'm doing that math right? Yeah, about 25K from what we originally planned. And we're going to go ahead and put Terrence Knighton up on the block. Ooh, type. So, I mean, we did good tonight. We did good in upgrading the team. We're going to get our money. We're going to get the money I planned on getting back, 390, something in that area, right? Where's this? Ooh. Okay, so those 2 were bought, or either they were bought or taken off the block, because last I checked there were 2 more on the block. So one more, or both were bought or taken off the block. So we're going to go ahead and jump. We're actually going to get a little bit more than I planned for this guy, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and pop him up at about 185K overnight. Hopefully when we get back from work tomorrow, all 3 have sold, and we're in a good position, back up to 2.5 million. 2.3 million is where I was at before the Odell Beckham. I consider the Odell Beckham free money, so we're actually in good shape. So let's look at the team one more time, take a look at our upgrades before we go. Here we are. Munoz over at left tackle. Sorry, this is loading so slow for some reason. There is left tackle Anthony Munoz from Walter Jones. Defense, we got our 2 new acquisitions right next to each other. Right end Deacon Jones, and defensive tackle Mean Joe Green, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We may do 1 or more of these later on in the year, we'll see what actually happens. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and peace.